Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Tonight I'm going to be making a lip balm. It is a lip balm made with a local honey in it. That is because we're going to be going to a bee expo in a week and a half, and so I'm doing kind of everything bees. As you saw before, I made the bee hotels. Now I'm making a lip balm with honey in it, and I'm also going to be following up with a body butter also with local honey in it. So I'm going to show you the ingredients and then I'm going to get to work. Alright, so these are the ingredients. It's a very simple recipe. It is organic coconut oil. I got this from Costco. Very good stuff actually. I use it for cooking and for all my creams and whatever potions that I'm making. Then there is a sweet almond oil that's from Whole Foods. There is organic beeswax, and then there is a natural honey that is from a local person right here on the island. They make their own honey and it is delicious. They are, I believe, going out of business, so that's kind of upsetting. Hopefully somebody will be able to help them out and take over the business, but this is them, pure natural honey from Myrtle and Ali Crosby, and it is very good. Then I have here are your little lip balm containers. I have them set in this little thingamajobby, but another option is putting a rubber band all around them to keep them contained. So that's whatever you have. If you don't have this, the rubber band works beautiful. I have pipettes. That is to get whenever it's been melted in the double boiler and it's done, I'm going to pipette them into these little containers. So that's what I have that for. All right, here we go. Okay, so at this point I have 9 tablespoons of coconut oil and 6 tablespoons of beeswax melting in my double boiler. And I'm gonna let that simmer and melt until it's completely mixed and all together. And then I'm gonna take it off the heat. Okay, it was completely melted, so what I've added to it right now is the honey and also the sweet almond oil, and I'm going to wait for that to melt in it as well a little bit, and then I'm going to take it off the heat and mix it with an electric mixer. By the way, if you don't have a double boiler, not a big deal, just get yourself a pot and an aluminum boil on top of it. And that works. You just put water in the bottom and pot and then the aluminum foil on top and you got the same effect. Doesn't make a difference. This is what it looks like after mixing. It gets all foamy, but that's alright. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put it back on my double boiler to melt it again, and then I'm going to start pouring it into my little no, actually I'm not. I'm going to add my essential oil to that and also a couple of drops of vitamin E oil. And I will show you which vitamin E oil I use. It's from Jason and it is 32,000 international units. And I literally only use a couple of drops of that, just a little to make it a little richer. And I have sweet orange essential oil that I'm going to be using in it from Eden's Gardens. All right, here we go, back onto the fire. Okay, so this is I'm just pipetting this into these little lip balm tubes, just straight from the pot, from the double boiler into the containers. I always use a couple of these pipettes because they start getting kind of melty after using it for a little bit, and it gets really hot and the ending starts crumbling, so that's why I always wind up using a bunch of them. You will see that the lip balm settles, and by the time I'm done filling them all, I will probably have to fill some of the beginning ones with a little bit more because it settles down. And I think actually I'm going to have more than I anticipated. I did 3 times the recipe. That should be for about 30 lip balm containers, but it looks like I'm gonna have quite a bit more, so I will have to pull out a couple more of these guys. So the final recipe is 9 tablespoons of coconut oil It is 1.5 teaspoon of organic local honey, and I have 3 tablespoons of the Sweet Almond Oil and 6 tablespoons of the Beeswax, the pellets, and I have about 60 drops of essential oil and literally a couple of drops of vitamin E oil, and that's the recipe. Not everybody mixes it, and these recipes are slightly different, but that's I find the mixing, it comes out a little bit better, it blends better, so that's why I do, but you don't necessarily have to. Okay, so I had more than I anticipated, so I filled all of them. So I have 50 of them, and I'm just gonna let them sit and cool off, and tomorrow morning I'm gonna clean them all up, and I can put the tops on and stickers on, and I can also put the shrink wrap around it. So here they are. I had them sit overnight, and they are all done. And I'm gonna clean them up now because they are kind of a mess, really. There's a little bit spillage everywhere, so I'm going to clean them up with paper towels, and then I'm going to cap them and put stickers on them, and I'll show you then. Here they all are. They're all cleaned and degreased, and I put the stickers on, and it looks mighty cute, if I may say so myself. So now I'm ready to put the shrink wrap on. These are those tiny little things that you just put around them, and I put them right around the cap, and then put the blow dryer on it, and it seals it off. So you know, it's for safety and for protection, and then they'll be all done. So here's the final product, the shrink wrap lip balms, and a basket full of them. So it's all done. So if you guys like this video, please like and subscribe below, and I'll see you the next time around when I'm making a body butter with honey as well, also for the Bee Expo. Thanks, bye.